What is going on, Washington fans? Now, we're still virtual, but sooner, hopefully, rather than later, we will be back in person. But we're going to have another therapy session. We had one last week. We're going to have another one this week. Therapy is back in session. Now, of course, I'm your host, Steve, and then Will's going to come on afterwards. And this is Let's Talk Washington. Let's get some talking done. So as you know, we got to start off with our shout out. So go ahead and click that like, share, and subscribe button and turn on your notifications. Boom. Okay. And go follow us on Facebook at Let's Talk Washington. We can do Twitter at Let's Talk Wash, Instagram at Let's Talk Wash, TikTok at Let's Talk Wash. And then, of course, go ahead and please subscribe and like and share and turn on your notifications for YouTube. It'd be Let's Talk Washington. We're really trying to get our viewers up on YouTube. So if you could please subscribe to our YouTube page, that would be greatly appreciated. Also, you can check us out on all major podcasts. We're on, I think, Spotify, Anchor, a whole bunch of other ones. Just Let's Talk Washington. You can find our audio versions of the shows. We have most but all. We're having some issues with some other ones, but most all of them are uploaded on those sites. Of course, go ahead and check out our merch store. And of course, we have the merch link right here. We got t-shirts, sweatshirts, phone cases, stuff for men, women. We got baby stuff, sweatpants, socks, workout clothes, big print, little print, cut off shirts, hoodies, crew necks. Every color you can probably think of, not every color, but we have a bunch of different varieties. All of that kind of shows black, but that's just the main stuff. But you can actually, once you click in there, you can actually get a whole bunch of other different options. We got tote bags, we got stickers, we got masks. And if you want, once it clicks on it, you'll see that the front is just a Let's Talk Washington logo, and then the back is how you follow us on every single one of those platforms. But of course, I'm going to keep saying it, but we're coming out. It's coming soon. Don't worry. Just be on the lookout for our new merch line. It's going to be great. I think we got like one or two coming out. So it's not just our logo, but we got some other stuff cooking. So we're pretty excited for that. And then, of course, we have to shout out to the HogFarmers for the partnership. Excuse me. It's been an honor to team up with the HogFarmers and their organization in the fight against childhood pediatric cancer. You can donate by going to their website at www.hogfarmerscharity.org. And we have it right up on the screen right there. So www.hogfarmerscharity.org. You can follow them on Twitter, Facebook, and Instagram at the HogFarmers. Please make sure to check out their shop. You can donate to a family and child in need. $100 for a HogFarmer care box. And that is all personalized. They write a personalized note. They find out what the child likes. They put a whole bunch of stuff in there. They give HogFarmer stuff in there, like their gear. You can see like a little hat and a shirt and stuff like that in there. And they give gift cards, and sometimes they give Washington memorabilia in there as well to help these, just lift up their spirits. $30 will get you a medical shirt, or you could just donate and all proceeds help a family child in need. Of course, you have to check out the caring band that the HogFarmers support. This is a great app to let all the warriors know you are thinking of them. It goes a long way of a little alert to their band. And if you can see it on the screen, you download the app on your phone, you press a message you want to send to them, it lights it up on their little wristband. If you look at the photos, you can see, you can select a message and, send it to a warrior. It just helps them out, lifts their spirits a little bit sometimes when they're about to go through something that's pretty scary, like a surgery or chemo, anything of that nature. It's pretty scary. So it's always great to know that let them know that you're thinking of them. Now, we're going to bring Will on, and therapy's in session. It's already off on a bad note.
Bro.
Welcome, Will. Welcome to therapy. I didn't.
Oh my God.
I don't. I don't know if you've
Oh,
had therapy before, but this is session 2.
bro, this hurts, man.
You know what's crazy?
This,
We're just gonna dive right into it because what's
yeah, yeah.
crazy, bro, is that a lot of people are going off the rails, and you know who's not going off the rails? Me.
You?
Yeah. What's going
Yo.
on, Adam? What's going on, brother? What's going on? Um, I'm really not. Like, I'm not. So this is why, right? I am not going off the rails yet because for once, out of our 3 losses, we actually put up a fight. Like, I don't think this was a bad win. I don't think that we played I don't think that we played as poorly in our other 2 losses, in my opinion. I don't think we played as poorly in our other 2 wins, to be honest with you. I think that this was our best football. That is just my opinion. I think that we played. Now, did we have mistakes? Did we lose the game? Did we literally pretty much beat ourselves? 100%. But I don't think that we played as bad as everyone. I think this is just insult to injury, in my opinion. And that's why people are more furious. But in my opinion, going back and watching the game and watching it, I wasn't upset. I don't know. Like, I wasn't that upset.
Okay, I have a question for you.
Okay.
So before the season, we had preseason predictions, right?
Okay.
I'm not gonna ask no record because that will actually require us to see the schedule, right?
Right.
From now going forward, just being honest as a fan, it's okay. Even if we're okay with it, where do you see us going forward the rest of the year from now on out?
So
Like bottom tier,
I'll
middle of
give
the pack.
I'll give a floor and in a ceiling of how many wins. I'm not going to predict the wins. So I can tell you our floor. I don't see us winning another game.
Damn.
Because like, bro, if you look at the schedule,
Yikes.
look, but
Yo,
if I
I'm
can,
about to pull it up right
bro,
now.
we have Kansas City, we have Green Bay, we have elite teams, or I should say, elite quarterbacks that we are about to face. It is about to be
Yeah.
really bad,
Damn. Then we got Denver. Then we got the Bucks,
bro.
Panthers, Seattle Raiders. Damn, bro.
Bro, that's what I'm
It's
saying,
looking like it can just be the Eagles and Giants, possibly.
bro. Bro, and you see that the refs actually looked at the offsides call on Dexter Lawrence, and he was not offside. So in reality, that was not a win. I'm sorry to say.
You want me to tell you something, bro? Honestly, it's too for me. It's too
No,
early to middle. It's too early to middle the season now, right?
no. So I think the floor is 0. I can I the reason why I say that is because it wouldn't surprise me. It would not surprise me one bit if we did not win another game for a fact. The reason being is that the Giants, we always, for some reason, do bad against the Giants. Even if we win or
That's
lose, we don't play well. The Eagles, it doesn't make sense to me because they smoked the Falcons. Then we barely beat the Falcons. And then, honestly, I'm going to be straight up with you. I'm scared of
he's
Dallas.
been playing good football. Oh, bro, honestly, bro, I
We're
know
going
this
to
is
get
Dallas.
smoked.
This their year, bro. This is definitely their year. You want me to tell you what's crazy, bro? This is the crazy part, bro. This what brings me to the Dallas. I'm happy you brought this up. It's we just got done playing this week. Maybe around week 8ish, 9ish. I could be more comfortable saying it. But now looking at teams like Dallas, who has 4 of their best players on their roster, was drafted the past 2 years. If you talk about Diggs, Michael Parsons, CeeDee Lamb, you know what I'm saying? Like
Yep.
those guys are studs, bro.
Yeah.
And I
And
always,
Diggs is actually playing very, very well rather than last year. He came smoked. This year he's
yeah, but
playing
the thing is,
outstanding.
last year you can tell that he was just more so, he was playing too aggressive.
Yeah.
The talent was there, but you could catch him biting too much on plays. And now it just seems as though I guess he's studying, he's learning, he learned the speed of the game, bro.
Right.
Because honestly, if you watch it, I hate the hell that we have to do this. I'm gonna keep it brief as brief as possible. But me personally, since we play in the division, I watch all of our division games in hopes that they're gonna lose. But
Right.
if you watch how he plays and how he's getting these picks, it's all basically on knowing the speed of the game,
Yeah.
knowing where to anticipate the football, and just making a play. I say that to say this, bro. We have to attack the draft, bro. We definitely have to. You can hear me?
Yeah. No, my bad. There was something going on in my headphones. No, and I
So
agree.
I used to tell my boys all the time, and this is what I hate, bro. I never want to be a middle of the pack team,
Nope.
like a a 5 to 8 win team. If you're gonna be that, just lose. I won't say just toss the games, but sometimes you just got to be realistic to what you got to perform, bro.
So when I
And
said that last year for us, because us winning and losing against the Eagles determined whether we would get like a 13th pick or a 17th pick. I think that's where we got Jamin Davis like 17th. That's a big difference.
hell
Um
of a difference.
and I got ridiculed for it because they were like, and I get it. So I I tend to have more of a GM type of way of thinking. And it's like if I'm gonna lose, I might as well go go for the draft.
Yeah,
Like I'm losing the rest of my games, or not even purposefully lose. You know what I'm saying? Let's just put in the young guys, see what we got for next year.
yeah, I see what you're
You know what I'm
saying.
saying? But at the same time, the fan in me is like, I don't want to lose no matter what, because that don't feel good. It don't.
See, but this is the thing, bro. For some people, because I feel as though I think last year I didn't want us to lose neither. Not even as a fan, just as me watching the game. For me, I thought going to the playoffs last year, having that experience somehow can carry over to this season, in which, for me, that could have been more valuable than for
Yeah.
the 13th or the 17th pick. The
Yep.
only issue with that is you're completely right because it didn't carry over at all, bro.
Not at all.
Like at all, bro. It's not. I'm not getting worked up no more, bro. I'm not getting worked up no more because we know we have talent. At this point, it's not just about talent. Talent just doesn't win football games. We have a lot to figure out, bro.
At the end of the day, let's just put it this way, because there's a couple of things that people have to understand. Number one, what did you expect? Like, I'm sorry, what did you expect? Like, yes, we won a playoff game, great, but again, we're not. And this, I had so many conversations with people on Twitter, and it was like, when you're thinking about things, you're not putting into play the situation.
Yeah.
Were we a playoff team? No.
No, we
Did
definitely
we
wasn't.
did we luck out? Yes, and that's okay.
Yes.
That's
We made the
okay.
playoffs in a bad division.
Right. That's okay. But you have to come down to reality. Yes, it's a nice high. Yes, we won the division in so many years since like 2012. We almost beat the eventual Super Bowl champs. You know what I'm saying? That's great momentum. But then you have to essentially kind of restart that clock and know that we didn't deserve that. And that's
Yeah.
why we are
Also,
doing
not to
that's
cut
why
you
we're
off.
doing this year. The biggest thing that's upsetting to me is how bad we're playing. Did I expect us did I know in the back of my mind that we were still rebuilding? 100%. Did I expect a
Yeah, me
playoff
too.
run? Did I expect undefeated? Did I expect us to win 11, 12, 13, 14 games? Absolutely not. But I did not expect, at least, because I remember in the preseason, bro, we kept saying, what are we looking for? And I remember saying, I'm not even worried about the defense. I'm not going to bring them up. It is what it is. I'm really
We
confident
both
in
said
this
that.
defense. Yep.
Yeah.
And it's a disappointment. But again, that's why I said this last game. Chase had his best game. Montez Sweat was in the backfield for once. Deron Payne has been consistently in the backfield every game.
The thing is, bro, it's like
St. Juice
I
locked them boys up, boy.
definitely, yo, I think if we
There's only
found out we
one
was
person
truly
that we need to get rid of on this defense, and we all know who it is.
Landon Collins.
That's 100%. A lot of people don't
For
like
sure.
Jamin Davis, but he's not even getting plays. He had 13 plays last game, bro.
He's
13.
a kid, bro. He's a kid. I'm not even
But
gonna
it's not even
be
that. You're
mad.
not even giving him the opportunity.
That's true too.
We are down linebackers. We have Cole Holcomb, Jamin Davis, and then David Mayo, freaking some Kamaski dude that was from the Panthers off the practice squad. Like, bro, we have Khalik Hudson who
Don't get
played.
me started on them Panthers.
But what I'm saying is that, bro, like, it, we have nobody. So
Yeah,
if we have nobody, why are we going? And I've seen people say this. Why are we going against our base 4-3? Why?
yeah,
Why are we putting in Landon Collins, who we know is literally been detrimental to our entire success or team, and we continue to try to put him in opportunities? I don't
yeah.
want the fact that he's still back there, bro. If
Landon
Ron,
is a dud,
let's just put it
bro.
this
He's
way,
a
if
dud.
if he puts if if Ron and Jack Del Rio put Landon back in the back to cover the halves this week against Kansas City, we know it's a coaching problem, 100%.
Yeah, that's a fact. That's a fact.
Because bro, he
And
got burnt, and they tried to blame it on like, oh, we were. We thought there was going to be a short pass coming and X, Y, and Z. Like, bro, I don't want to hear it. He should not be back there, flat out.
that's a fact.
Like,
This
it's hard.
this the thing what people gotta understand is too, bro. Poor defense ain't winning you nothing, bro. Whether it's coaching or just the way people play. Kansas City has the same exact record as us. Now,
Yep.
granted, they play better competition
Way
than us,
better teams.
but also we can say this: some teams we lost to, we could have beat. Kansas City, the teams they lost to, they could have beat. Defensively, they were freaking terrible, bro.
Yeah,
And that's not
fantasy
me
says
saying
that.
that
No, fantasy says that their defense is 32nd in the league. By the way,
they
dead
giving up,
last.
bro. They are giving up 7 yards a play.
We will see. We'll put it that way.
Oh, this is not me saying that we're
No, no,
beating them.
I'm not saying that. I'm just saying that
Oh,
I
yeah,
doubt that. Because you know what
yeah, I
pisses
have
me
a
off
doubt.
too in our little group chat. Because we have like a, if you guys don't know, we have like a Washington content creator group chat. What I didn't like, and I'm not gonna call anybody out. I'm not gonna ostracize anybody because there's obviously Taylor Heineke fans, not just with the content creators, but with the Washington fan base, and we get that. Um,
Oh Lord,
and I'm not a Heineke hater, but understand this for some, and it hit me, Will, because you remember somebody had stated right that he is not to blame 100%. Okay, and I can partially agree with that, but let's talk football. Okay, football. If you turn over the ball twice, how can you blame it on the defense?
bro.
You're keeping the
Beyond,
defense on the field.
bro. Beyond that. For the people that just don't want to, you have people that's so stuck in their ways they just don't want to say they're wrong.
Yeah.
It's okay. You're better off admitting you're wrong than just being an idiot.
Yeah.
The thing is, bro, like every other quarterback in the league, When they win games, they get praised. When they lose games, they're gonna get hate about it. If
Yep.
the Ravens lost last night, Lamar would have got killed for that
All
fumble.
for a fact.
Killed
Yeah.
until they came back and won.
Yep.
Now nobody cares about the fumble.
But what I
This
don't
happens to
like,
the best.
no, no,
This happens to the best quarterbacks in the league.
that's a
So why we
fact.
can't do it to the bottom tier
Do you know
guys?
why? Because, and this is what I don't like. In their heads, they understand that he is backup. His ceiling is QB2 for a fact. His ceiling is QB2. And they keep that in their mind. So they're
Because you
not
had
going to
one
give him,
guy.
but they're not going to give him the same um, criticism as a QB1, but they're going to give him the praise as a QB1, if that makes sense.
And you know
So
what
when
I
he
don't
does
want to hear
well
no
as a
more, bro.
Q, when he wins games and he does well as a QB2, it's twice the praise because he's not a QB1. But there's a buffer and an excuse that if he doesn't play like a QB1, he's always going to be a backup QB. And that's not how we have to do it. He is our starting QB. He should be treated like a starting QB. Flat out.
You know what I'm tired of hearing, bro? Okay, drumline.
I don't know what that is. Oh, there we go.
You
There's
know
like a
what I'm
drum
tired
line
of
going
hearing,
on.
bro? What I'm tired of hearing is, well, give him a chance. You never know. Bro, he's not Justin Fields.
Yeah,
He's not a rookie quarterback.
bro, this guy's had like 5 years
He's
in the
a
league at least,
grown
or six.
ass man.
Bro.
He just stayed in his sister home at least 2 seasons ago.
Yep.
He was about to retire. This guy said, yo, you never know. He could be one of them quarterbacks that blossom late. I said, oh, so you're saying he could be Kurt Warner? Well, you never know. Bro, I know he's not going to be damn Kurt Warner, bro.
Nah,
What
not
are you
even close.
talking about?
Not even
What are you
close, bro. Not even close.
Jacoby Brissett is better than Taylor Heineke. And this is
Cam Newton's
not
better
me
than Kent
hate.
Taylor Heineke.
Oh, don't say that. Don't say that. We can't
I'm
say
just
that.
saying, bro. I don't
We
know what to
we
tell
cannot
you.
say that. Say anything but that. Bro, I'm not I just don't get how people are having the back of a 28-year-old quarterback that's not top 20 at his position. We
Yeah.
can easily name 20 quarterbacks without a doubt that's better than him. And
Yep.
even if we want to say it's 4 or 5 of them that's not better than him right now, either they was drafted this year or last year, so they upside is way more higher.
He has no
Taylor
upside.
Heineke,
He has no
Taylor
upside.
Heineke this year had so far years better than Zach Wilson, Justin Fields, and Trey Lance.
And Trevor Lawrence. I would give it to him.
Yeah,
Trevor Lawrence
and guess what?
hasn't been up there.
And guess what? I'd rather have all 4 of them
All
over
four of them.
over Taylor Heineke. Like, come on, bro.
Well, I think, and this goes back to the fan base. Um, Nothing against you guys, but it happens being a fan because I catch myself doing it too. You just get caught up with instant. You're tired of losing so much that you want instant success, but that's not how it works, especially with a rebuilding team. That's like saying the Jaguars, who had the number one pick last year, just because they got Trevor Lawrence, they should win 11 games. Absolutely not. We just
Bro,
happened to make the playoffs because our division was god awful. That is literally, to me, the difference between us and the Jaguars. I think that we have better players than the Jaguars, but I think that we're playing just as well as them, in my opinion.
you know who else is to fall for it, bro?
Hmm.
The damn players. You need to know how to be professional to give somebody a compliment without going over the top because sometimes fans feed on that too.
Yeah.
As much you know I like JD McKissick, bro. You know I like him as a player a whole lot. This past week, J.D. McKissick called Taylor Heineke a baby Russell Wilson.
Okay, come on, bro. So. Let me
I
say
get
this.
what he was trying to say.
No. So let me say this, and I can bring some light to talk like that, right? Because a lot of people are like, Ron's press conferences are absolutely ridiculous. He's delusional. Because when he said that we're not changing any schemes, by the way, when he said that, he didn't say I'm not changing any players. He just said I'm not changing the scheme. So that doesn't mean
Yeah.
anything really. But think about it this way, like you said, professionally, and I get you. That is absolutely absurd to say. You can make a comment without being absolutely outlandish. But knowing that he is down in the dumps and his head is low and his morale is at an all-time low, I believe that saying that will help him and bring the locker room together rather than, you know, I wouldn't say splitting them apart because I don't think anyone on this team would talk bad about somebody publicly. In my opinion, I
I
think that
don't
we've
think so
actually,
neither.
I think that we've built a good enough culture that we don't have any more DJ Swearingers or Zach Browns or anybody of that nature. Um, but I think that's literally what that's all they're doing. I don't know, or I don't believe that they believe half the stuff that they say, but I think it's literally just to try to bring this locker room together because what else do they have? They're losing. They know they're underperforming. The ones that they did win, they know they shouldn't have. Um, and so you kind of have to, uh, try to get a needle out of a haystack and try to get something from this season because if we don't, it's just going to plummet.
Yeah, and it's not losing games, bro. Honestly, to tell you the truth, bro, if we go back to every team we played, if we lost to the Chargers, okay, we lost to the Chargers based on how the Chargers look now. We beat the Giants, okay, we beat the Giants. Who we lose to after that? Buffalo smoked us. Then we beat Atlanta, and we lost to the Saints. Now the Saints, what made it ugly, they lost to the Giants, but they also beat Green Bay, although that was week one.
Right.
My thing is coming in coming into week six, 2-3 wouldn't kill me. I don't think I want people to understand we're not talking about a record here.
Right.
If we fought every single game and we was 2-3, we would be okay with that.
Right.
Shit, if we fought every game and still got smoked by Buffalo, I would be okay with that.
Right.
But it's the fact that the way we're playing, the way we get exposed, that consistently happen
It's the
is
chunk plays.
frustrating.
Yeah, it's the
Yes,
chunk
it's
plays.
yo, Jameis just shredded us a bit. The damn Hail Mary was ridiculous.
Ron
The
had the
s-
audacity to say that he thought we played that well. If you go back and look, there
bro,
are six players
none of
with
our
feet on
none
the
of our
ground.
defensive. I'm about to say none of them contested the ball, bro. None of them, bro. Not
Literally,
one
I saw
player.
Kendall Fuller and I saw two other people in front of him go like this and just watch.
So, so you have that play. You have the fucking. I'm gonna just start calling them the Landon Collins plays because
Facts.
those are the only plays he make in the game these
Yep.
days. The ones he's not supposed to make. Those two plays are huge, bro.
Yeah,
They're
for sure.
if anything, the only way I would say that they beat us outside of us beating ourselves because everybody see our time of possession was crazy. We ran way more plays than them. The only way I can say a play on them killed us was that damn punter. Now,
Oh
he
boy.
set us up in some filthy field
He
position, bro.
he
He was killing us, bro.
he.
But yo, and we never said this in the chat the other day, bro. But it's cool because sometimes it's best to say stuff on your show, bro. If anything could tell you about the guy you have under center, those three possessions, those three drives with Taylor Heineke with backwards against the end zone
Yep.
told me all I needed to know about him,
Yep.
bro. Told me literally everything I needed to know, bro. Like he looked defeated, bro. I think he tried to throw back to back passes to McKissick for 2 yards right at the middle. Both of
Yep.
them was denied, bro.
Yeah, but I
Both
think
was
also
denied, bro.
what also kind of hurt us, and people don't want to admit it because they're so high on the Terry train, is that Marshawn Lattimore pretty much shut that boy down. I ain't gonna lie.
Yeah.
Marshawn
Yep.
Lattimore's a
Yep.
dog, and
But I don't.
Terry was having a hard time, and we had no other. What's his name? Diami Brown didn't play. Then Curtis Samuel
Curtis
came
Samuel
out,
got
so
injured.
we had no other receivers. So they knew that all they had to do was focus on Terry, and I don't think he got the. I don't think he got the ball, but maybe like 3 times. So
And Logan Thomas was out. But
yep,
listen,
yep,
there's another thing where we talk about our play calling, bro. You literally see me writing in our group chat we have. Okay, I see what we about to do. We got to wait till fourth quarter to try to get JD the ball again.
yep.
And if we are missing playmakers, why not get him? I do not understand why he's not involved, bro.
And every time we've
I do
involved him,
not.
we've won. And you said it.
It's just
That's
crazy.
a fact.
It's just really crazy how I can watch the first half, bro. I'm really in my mind like, yo, is JD not playing this week? Really, bro. It's just crazy, man.
But
And I
what I can
love
say,
Ron.
the light at the end of the tunnel, right? Something that we can pull from this horrible play is that the defense actually has,
Started
for the
playing
most
better.
part, has been shutting down their everyone's star players. Like besides that one Alvin Kamara
Buffalo.
catch, we shut them down for the most part. Stephon
Buffalo two
Diggs,
wide receivers got us.
Stephon Diggs. I mean,
Well, yeah, 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 yeah.
they said he dogged us, but Emmanuel Sanders
He didn't
dogged
dog
us.
us. Yeah, Emmanuel Sanders who killed us.
If you look at if you look at the Chargers, for the most part, we shut down Keenan Allen for except for like a couple of catches. If you look at the
Yeah,
Giants, we shut down Kenny Galladay. If you
we
look
shut
at
down Ridley.
we shut down Ridley. So we're shutting down the stars. The
Yeah,
problem
but
is
the
that once
issue
we shut
is
down the stars, we're not coming back and playing help D on the everybody else.
exactly. So we shut down. We play great against Diggs. Sanders kill us. We play great against Ridley. Goddamn, Cordell,
Yep.
damn kills us.
Well,
We
in
play
reality,
good,
Cordell is killing everybody right now. So let's just be fair
yeah,
about that one.
and we play good. Well, I'm not even gonna lie, bro. For New Orleans, maybe the reason why we kept giving up stuff against New Orleans because we didn't have that guy on their team that we were supposed to wide receiver wise.
Yeah.
So we were supposed to shut down. So damn near all of their wideouts just ate
I mean, in
on quick
reality, it
plays.
was one person that kept eating. It was one.
We got to start muting him, bro. We got to start blocking him. we, we have to start
Hey,
blocking
guess
him.
what? You know what I love about this comment? Shout out to the Dallas Cowboys fans, because you know why? You're talking all this mess now, and you're gonna get to the playoffs and lose in the first round like every other year. So, hey,
Yep.
congrats.
And guess what? The next year they're gonna say, "You see the bounce back season we had."
Oh, they'll be like,
Next year,
oh, at
Super
least we
Bowl,
went to the
Super
playoffs.
Bowl.
At least we went to the
Yeah.
playoffs. Bro, we went to the playoffs last year too, okay?
You know what kills me when they tell me, "Oh, you know what DC stands for, right?" Oh,
Yeah.
bro, shut up.
District of Columbia.
Like, what the hell,
If it
bro?
doesn't stand for anything else, you can go to Texas, please.
It's crazy, bro. Yo, I'm not even gonna get on your boy, bro.
That's my brother, man. That's my blood
No, I'm
brother.
not. I'm not talking
Oh,
about your brother. I know that's your brother.
mm,
I'm talking. I'm not even. I'm
unfortunately.
not even going. I'm not even going to get on your old team president.
Who? Bruce?
Oh, Bruce, man. They said.
What?
They
That
said Bruce. They said Bruce and John was in them emails together,
that's
messaging each
that
other.
that's not the
That's
man. That's
crazy,
not the man.
bro.
That's not the man.
It's crazy, yo.
You know what's crazy is I saw somebody tweet out today and was like, Bruce done took out 2 Grudens, bro.
Yo, the crazy thing that's so filthy how Bruce and John had that relationship, and Jay was our head coach. That is so filthy, bro.
Well, I think Jay was involved, but there's no proof. Because you know why? It was
Yeah.
John's fault that he didn't delete. I mean, by the way, we don't condone anything that happened. But my point is that everyone else. Why do you think that our scandal was swept under the rug? Because everyone deleted all the evidence that needed to be
Yeah.
deleted. John was the only one who did not delete anything, and he got caught.
You know how I know Jay was involved? When I seen him on the sidewalk laid up against a random girl. That's what I knew. That's what I knew. After we was losing terribly on his Urban Meyer. That's just crazy. Yeah, bro. These head coaches, bro.
let's just
Some of them are crazy, bro.
let's just say this. Let's hope that this does not come back and bite us, because one of the emails comes back, leads back to Washington.
Yeah. I have a question, bro.
Okay.
Yo, honestly, bro, let me tell you this, bro. As crazy as this sounds, when I found out about the Bruce situation, I hope people not gonna get mad at me about this. I was kind of crossing my fingers that Dan had something to do with
Um, Fans aren't going to be mad at that. There is,
it.
if you go on
I
Twitter,
want
bro,
Dan to,
there are
I
so
want
many
Dan to
people,
sell so bad,
bro.
bro. I want Dan to sell so bad, bro.
Everybody on Twitter was like, "Please, Lord, baby Jesus, that this
Lord,
is our
baby, Jesus.
chance. This is our chance for it to have Dan caught up somewhere." But again, I'm not trying
Somewhere,
to.
bro.
Again, I'm not condoning it, but I can almost guarantee that man is smarter than he
They
looks.
cleaned it. Yep, yep.
That's
They
why.
cleaned everything up.
Yep. And I can almost guarantee there was probably and this is just my opinion. I can't prove nothing. I can almost guarantee that there was a deal that said if we change our name, if we do X, Y, and Z, if we start giving back to the community, if we do all of this, then it's just swept under the rug.
We make some hires,
Yep.
hires that I think we should have made. By the way,
For sure.
just
But
still, just
but
still.
see, even when it happened, my question was, did you do it because you thought Ron was best for the job, or because he's our first Hispanic head coach ever hired in our organization? Are you hiring?
Well, I was thinking the female coach. I was
Oh
thinking
no,
all
yeah,
that,
same
bro.
thing with Jason Wright. It's not that I
Yeah,
don't think that
I was
he's
just
fully capable. It's just my opinion of if you see Dan's hires in the past, the question is, let's hope that he learned his lesson. But the question is now, are you doing this because you're under fire, or are you doing this because you really believe that he is capable of the job? And I just hope the way that Jason speaks about him, Mr. President, he said he comes off as if Dan has learned his lesson and him and Dan are actually very good friends. I don't know if that's the business side speaking, but I also know that he is a big advocate in uh, workplace something. He does really, like, he builds companies up and makes them aware of social situations and things of that nature. So I don't know if that he would ever. I don't know.
yeah,
I
but
don't know.
with that being said, it's also his job. Well, not his job, but it's also him in him. If that's his job, to believe that Dan is capable and probably made the change until proven otherwise.
Let's hope. I hope.
Because even it's like with the John thing, you can say Dan changed whatever, but with these emails, it don't take. It doesn't matter if it was 10 years ago, 8 years ago.
Yep.
You said what you said, fam.
But at the end of the day, and this is what I hate, bro. Don't say, "Are you sorry because you got caught?" Or are you sorry because you said it?
Yeah,
Because to me,
you know what
you
I
look
hate,
like you
bro.
sorry because you got caught.
Yeah, and bro, I gotta stop reading. I gotta stop reading people comments, bro, on some of these pages like Gridiron, because people gotta understand. I posted this in one of the comment sections yesterday. For you people that keep saying, "Oh, you said you don't want to focus on the past, but that's just 10 years ago. 10 years ago, you are the reason John has to get punished like this." Some of
Yep.
the stuff he said does not have an expiration date on it.
Nope.
You
And the better
can't just
question is,
walk around.
we don't know if he still feels this way for sure. We don't.
And bro, even if consequences matter where you are,
For sure.
you feel what I'm saying? If
Yep.
somebody, and I don't want to equate it to law, but I mean, you could break any law. If somebody, let's say, robbed a jewelry store or something, Somebody convinced him to do this, that, and other. Let's say he has a 20-year sentence. He could learn this lesson within 5 years. But you still got that 15 to do.
Yep.
John could have learned his lesson, but you still said it. And then on top of saying that with these press conferences, yo, he literally sat here and said, yo, what I'm not going to get up here is apologize because I pretty much said all I needed to say. Bro, what?
See, people like that.
What?
I really believe that people like that. Let's not talk about this. Let's talk football because I don't know, bro. It's just that's a touchy subject. But understand, let's just hope, fans, that this. So half of us. The reason why I say I don't want it to come back to us. Now, do I want Dan to sell? Depending on where his mind is at. Let's just put it that way. I'm not going to say that I want Dan to sell, but if he actually is making these changes because he finally realized, because that's like people saying Roger Goodell with the whole Kaepernick situation, right? They didn't think that he was X, Y, and Z, but actually, if you hear interviews with Jay-Z, they actually like stand up for him because so I watch I Am Athlete, right? And Brandon Marshall sat in those conversations and they asked him, do you think that Roger Goodell is doing this for the money? Or do you really think that he's doing it because he actually believes it? And Brandon Marshall said, I actually like the way that he comes off and the way that he speaks and this and the third. I really believe that he is on board.
Yeah, he called him Uncle Roger.
Yeah, for sure. And so, like, again, if
a lot of players that speak up for Roger,
right, and so that goes the same with Dan. If Dan is doing this because he knows that it's the right thing, and he's not doing to try to like take the fire off of him, I don't. Why would I want him to sell? Because now he's finally. Granted, he did bad for so many years, but if he can do good now, again, winning cures all. If we start winning, bro, all of this, well, I don't want to say we've forgotten, but it'll be forgiven for sure.
Now therapy session is about to get ugly, guys.
Oh Lord.
I'm not gonna do too much talking on this. I'm gonna say what I gotta say because this is what it is. Okay, so we got Kansas City next week after they lost to Buffalo.
Yes.
Whew. If Landon is playing against Kansas City,
Tyreek Hill is going to have a career game.
Oh my God.
Well, let's just put it this way. I can say this. Even though Clyde Edwards-Helaire hasn't been a star, him being down only helps us.
Yeah.
Their offensive line, as much money as they've invested, hasn't been that great. So that's something that we can take advantage of for sure.
The only thing that's the issue is, bro, outside of Patrick Mahomes, the two best players can exploit our two biggest issues.
Oh, for sure.
Travis Kelce will be a problem, bro.
That's why you need to put Jamin Davis on him.
That's a fact.
That's just me.
That's a fact. That's a fact. And we need to hit, bro. See, like, I'm not going to get excited because I said we should have did this to other teams before. This team in particular. We need to hit their defense, bro.
For a fact.
Like, we need to go after them. This Curtis Samuel, I'm going to keep this brief. I'm just saying that's just ugly, man.
See, this is the thing, though, and I ain't gonna lie to you, bro.
If that quad, man.
You know who? I think it was Sanchez, Corey. He actually compared him to Paul. What's his name? Paul Richardson.
Oh my God, that would be terrible, bro. I was excited for Paul Richardson too.
Yep, but he can never stay healthy. But see, the thing is that Paul Richardson's always been like that. This is the first time Curtis Samuel's been like this. And the thing is that I really believe that Ron keeps saying that they're not rushing him. But obviously, if he keeps getting re-injured, he might be rushing himself. And so what I think that he needs to do is just relax. Like, we're not winning games. Like, if we were on a winning streak, I can understand you trying to rush to get back in. But we're not winning games right now. Like, we're 2-3. Granted, let's just say this for the therapy session.
I think it's the opposite. Wait, just not to cut you off. I think it's the opposite. I think if we was winning games, he would take the time. I think the fact that we losing, he really feel as though he can help us, and that's why he keep
Yeah,
rushing
but
it.
you're
Even
you're,
though
you're
I don't like that neither, though,
right. Yeah, but he's
because you're
he's injuring himself regardless, and on
exactly, which is
limited
hurting the
plays.
team. Yeah,
But at the end of the day, this is one of the last things that I'll say because we hit in about 45 minutes. I know we've been going for about an hour. We're going to try to keep to this 45-minute mark. Don't hit, and I hate to say this because I know a lot of fans are like, you're delusional, you're a homer, X, Y, and Z. Let's just say this. I understand that the road ahead looks very tough.
it's a bumpy one.
I wouldn't even say a bumpy. We're gonna have to do some hurdles. Um, we run at a track, a hurdling, some hurdles right now in the track.
Definitely.
Actually, it might be even close to more of a pole vaulting. Um, but I don't. The only reason why I say don't hit, there's two sides to what I'm about to say. What I'm about to say is don't hit the panic button yet. The reason why I say this is this. So for the good side of why I say this, it's because it's still early. That's the only thing that I'm hanging on to right now. If we're in mid-season and we've only won 2 games, bro, you should be slamming that panic button down hard, hard. But at the same time, I understand. So a lot of people that I see that are on the positive side of everything like that is saying it's early. But at the same time, you have to understand that, number one, fans are frustrated because we know what we're capable of. So it's okay for fans
Yeah,
to be frustrated. But, the big but, and this is what we talked about when we first came on the show, is the way that we're playing is why people are panicking. Because the way that we're
yeah,
playing, it can either go we barely win or we get slaughtered. There is no in between, and there
middle.
is
Yeah,
there's no, to me, the way that we look, there is no chance we're crushing any teams that we face from here on out. Period. That's the
not even
issue, is because it
looking
can
at
get
the
out of hand so quickly.
people have to understand. Looking at the rest of our schedule, the Giants is the easiest team we play left,
Yes.
and we barely beat them, and we
Yep.
barely beat them.
And the
That is
Eagles, you could
just
say, is like I think
ridiculous.
they're like a 1A, 1B. But the thing is that we always have issues against running quarterbacks, and that is going to be the death of us.
And the Eagles actually played some good football games. I mean,
They
they
did.
lost bad to Dallas and
Yeah, but
Kansas
see,
City.
Dallas, at
They
least so they've played Dallas twice now, right? Already. Yeah.
no one.
Oh, once. But in the first
They
half, it
beat
was a good game, and then they just got
them. Yeah,
crushed. That's the same
they
thing with the
just
Giants. The Giants,
they just
it was a decent game. It wasn't like a blowout. And it's like, I'm not saying that they had a chance to win, but like
the
the first
Giants
two
are
quarters,
them injuries killed them.
right? And Mike Glennon, and someone made a beautiful tweet. I don't know who you are, but thank you. They said Cam Newton doesn't have a job, but Mike Glennon can come in and throw 6 picks.
Crazy, bro.
I'm sorry. I had to bring that up because I saw that and I was like, that is a very good point.
Crazy, bro. What my boy said to me yesterday after the coach kicker missed the field goal, he said, "I'm not gonna lie. Sometimes I feel bad for Carson Wentz." I said, "Bro, I start feeling bad for Wentz when Cam get a job, bro."
Facts.
I start feeling bad. I was starving because this is just crazy, bro.
But let me point out, because like you said, being an adult, you have to know when you're wrong and be able to admit it, right?
Yeah,
And who have we been dogging for 5 weeks now? That was the MVP of the game last week.
who we been dogging on our team?
Yes. Who is the most hated person on the Washington football team that said we should leave him in Atlanta? We should have left him.
Justin.
Dustin
I know you ain't talking. Oh,
Hopkins got in
yeah,
my opinion, MVP, not one missed field goal.
yeah.
And
Field
some of
goals.
them were like from 48, 50 yards. He made those clutch field goals to keep us in the game.
Field goals are harder than one hand catches these days. Looking
for
around the
sure.
league.
Well, that's also. I mean, that's also. Yeah, I just think that people don't understand also, and this is not to give any pressure. Pressure off of Dustin because he hasn't played very well, but uh,
Mental thing.
it's I think in my opinion, besides quarterback, I think that the kicker is like top three, or in my opinion, might be two most stressful position on the football field.
You want me to why I say it's probably top two easy. You want me to why I would say that though? Because when they make game winning field goals, right? The team get around more so the special team. They're celebrated, right?
Yeah,
But then it's like after that, going into every day of the week, you have other professional football players saying that you're not even really a football player,
yeah,
which is nuts.
yeah,
Because
for
no
sure.
team, no player will want to play on a team with a kicker they don't think can make field goals,
Facts.
but they don't recognize them as football
Fact.
players.
I mean,
That's just
look at the kick. So
nuts.
and I could be wrong, but I'm pretty sure New Orleans just cut their kicker.
Yeah,
He missed two
yep,
extra points
yep.
and could have lost them the game if we actually wanted to play.
Look at Justin Tucker, what he did against the
Yep.
Detroit.
It can
This,
either win
bro,
you or lose you a game.
this tell you how the football world feel about kickers. Justin Tucker made that field goal, right? Madden made him a 99.
Temporarily.
Yes,
Yes.
and then out of nowhere he got dropped back there to a 90.
Yep. Yeah, it was temporarily.
Damn,
No, that was like a temp because he broke a record. So they did the same thing with Tom Brady. Once he broke the passing record, they brought him up to a
okay.
99, and then it was temporary.
Oh, I get it. I
Yeah,
got
yeah,
you,
yeah,
got
yeah.
you, got you.
That doesn't. I get what you're saying though, because I thought that at first too, but then I saw that it was a temporary 99 just because he broke the record.
Yeah, all right, okay.
Yeah,
You're
yeah,
the
yeah,
Madden guy.
yeah,
You're
yeah,
the
yeah.
Madden guy.
No, yeah, I heard about that, and I was like, dang, bro, they just gonna take
Like that
him
was
down like
cool.
that. But then it was like,
Yeah.
nah, it's temporary. Cause then I saw it again for Tom Brady. Once he broke the passing record, they gave him a 99 for like a week or two or something like that, and then they took it back down. Okay, so we're gonna wrap this up. So I'm not gonna be obvious with my key takeaways of winning against Kansas City. Let's just put it this way, because obviously it's obvious. You stop Patrick Mahomes, you stop Tyreek Hill, you win the game, in my opinion. That's easy. I'm not going to go that way, though. Let's just put it this way. The defense, again, easy. You could say create pressure, but I'm not going to say that. The defense needs to create turnovers to win this game.
Definitely.
And then the
You
offense needs to stop committing turnovers to win this game.
to win this game.
It's a turn, and I feel like, you know what, I'm gonna take that back because that's every football game, turnovers. But to me, it's just like we're not creating them at this point, and we're giving up too many. So it's not that Taylor is turning over the ball at a huge rate. He's not, but he's turning it over at the worst possible time.
That's a fact. He's turning over when we should not be turning over the football, man.
For
God
sure.
damn.
So
I want to say this real quick, bro,
yeah.
because I feel like we got to get this in a clip. It's just really crazy how we've been complaining about Taylor overthrowing passes all year. And now all of a sudden this
He
week
want
he
to underthrow him.
underthrows everything. Oh my God, bro.
Bro.
Kill me, bro.
I applaud people that want to give him a chance. I do. Because
I
we
don't
want him
care.
to succeed. Trust and believe. Me and Will I think the entire fan base wants him to succeed. But it's just reality. I want him to get better. But to me, how he looks, it seems like as if to me, and this is the last thing I'll say, is he is either staying the same or he's getting worse. I don't think, in my opinion, he's getting better. Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah. So if he can at least stay the same and not get worse, I believe that could be the difference between a win and a loss. But you have to know decision making is his worst problem, by the way. Because yes, he has a noodle arm, but you can Alex Smith check down Charlie. Then we were on what were we like
Football guys.
9-3 or something like that, bro. We were on a winning streak. So you can check down
You know
Charlie.
what though? because Alex Smith is not going to turn over the damn
But that's the
football.
thing, decision making that can make or break a quarterback. So I think that Taylor
Definitely.
just needs to understand decision making. Once he gets decision making down, bro, we're good. That's it.
Yeah.
That's it.
But I know one thing. This is the last thing I'm gonna say. Taylor Heineke better not be my damn starting quarterback next year.
Facts. But I'm
I
okay with
know
him
that
being the
much.
backup. Let's be honest. I'm
Yeah.
okay with
Oh
him
yeah,
being the
yeah, yeah.
backup.
Bring him back. Bring him back.
Bring it
Bring
back.
him back.
But we need to go to the draft. So
Hell
let's
yeah.
go in to FedEx because I'm tired. I was tired. This is the last thing we'll say and we will end it. I was tired of hearing who dat in our stadium.
Yo, that shit was disgusting, bro. I thought I was tripping. I was
No.
watching the game. I'm like, yo, are they really that loud?
Let's go into FedEx. Let's pack it out and let's get this W to Kansas City. That's it. That's it.
Hell yeah.
We will see y'all next week for Let's Talk Winning Tuesday.
Oh shit.
Let's Talk Winning Tuesday. And all I ask is to just don't get blown out, please. Just don't get blown out. Just don't
Okay.
get blown out. Okay. That's it. That's it. I'm your host, Steve.
I'm your co-host Will, and this is
Let's Talk Washington. See y'all next week. Peace.
Peace.